What's up, sexy motherfuckers that watch my channel? Let's talk about another life hack today. I'm talking about today how to love pain. Understand me. Another life hack. This is a real life hack. All right? You know, I feel like the natural inclination with pain is avoid at all costs. But if you do that, you're gonna live a weak, soft, comfortable, cushiony ass, lame life. And you're gonna have a lot of regrets, and you're gonna be on your deathbed, and you're gonna say, I wish I had did more. And you're gonna say, I wish I wasn't such a soft, scaredy puss, basically, right? So I'm gonna talk about how to love pain, all right? And why you should love pain, because pain is really the only thing of value. Happiness has its own values, you know. Joy, comfort, it has its own values, but there's really no place in it for improving yourself and living a prosperous life. I mean, there's obviously a place for it. You got to be happy. You know, that's the underlying emotion, but you can't at all try to avoid pain. In fact, you should probably try to aim for it. Or not necessarily aiming for pain, but always aiming for discomfort. That's what will chisel you out of stone and make you rock solid. You understand? Right? So let's talk about it. So I have notes again. Y'all let me know how you feel about the notes. They help me keep the structure, but I know it's a little bit less natural, but it helps me so I don't forget everything that I want to say. So let me know in the comments. But this is what I said. Happiness is great, but it stagnates you. Pain is required to make you grow. No one's growing out of happiness. No one's growing from living a comfortable life where you're rich and you have everything that you want and you could always get whatever you want and, you know, everything is all good. No one's growing from that. You can be happy and you can live comfortably from that, but eventually, you know, that stuff will fade and you'll be too soft to do anything about it, right? There's a quote. It goes, good times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. Hard times make strong men. Strong men make good times, and good times make weak men. And then the cycle starts over. Okay, so pain and joy are the same thing. All right, they're yin and yang. They're the equal opposites. You can't enjoy one without enjoying the other. It's all part of the cycle that you're going to go through in life as a man or as anyone. You understand? So let's go back to the notes. Good times make me, man. Appreciate the happiness and the pain are equals union. If you ever had braces, you know that getting them tightened hurts like shit. But what happens? You leave. The long-term results are you get the braces off, and you got some sexy ass teeth for the rest of your life. You got some straight, sexy teeth for the rest of your life, just because you had to go through the pain of tightening them. You understand? All life is like that. There's slight pains here and there, or more than here and there. There's slight pains every day that only make you harder, only make you hotter. You understand? It only adds that much more experiences to your jacket. You get me? No one cares if you went through an experience of happiness. You know, this awesome thing happened to me. Okay, cool. But if you could make it through the other side of going through some really hard shit, you'll be stronger. You'll be more respectable. You'll respect yourself more. You'll have more confidence. You'll realize, you know what? That sucked, but I made it through alive. And I'm here. And I'm still here. Right? So, let's see what else we have. Gratification. Oh yeah, anything that gives you instant gratification isn't really helping you at all. So, you know, you go on your phone, you can get all the instant gratification you want. You could scroll for 2 hours and you could get, you know, dopamine rush after dopamine rush. And, you know, for what? Like, it's not helping anything. It's not really helping shit. What benefit? You have to ask yourself with everything you do, what benefit is this giving you? Before you go and just scroll Instagram mindlessly because that's what you do, ask yourself, what benefit am I getting from this? Why am I about to do this? And usually you will end up in a worse position than before you started scrolling. You understand me? So, but on the other side, going through something that is hard, that scares you, that brings you fear, that brings you anxiety, and you do it anyways, that will benefit you like I can't even explain. And you know that. You've probably done it before. Or maybe you haven't, and this should be your call to go do something like that today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. I don't care what you got going on, okay? If you work out, you already know this whole video is valid because the pain of working out, ends up with higher testosterone, more strength, a better looking physique. So, that's the analogy everyone uses. These experiences of pain, all they do is make you more real and more authentic and more not just relatable, but empathetic to others that have gone through pain. And it gets, people to take you more seriously. Who wants to listen to any advice from anyone that's never been through real shit? If I had never been through real shit, I wouldn't be on here giving you guys advice. You feel me? Because there would be no reason for you to listen to me. What have I ever gone through? You know what I mean? So, it only gives more weight to the things that you say because people can see, or maybe they don't see, but they can feel that you went through some shit and made it out on the other end. So they should listen to you. It just only increases your value, right? Makes you more solid, more dependable. People know that, if something happens in your relationship, you're not just going to go crying and running away in the opposite direction because you're strong enough to get through whatever you've been through, whatever pain that you've been through. If you've never been through any pain, don't expect anyone to respect you or trust you. And they shouldn't. Why should they? Another thing I wrote was that being in pain means that you were brave enough to allow yourself to be vulnerable. And being brave is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. So if that's the case, you should be proud of yourself. You should be proud that you let yourself be in that position in the first place because that, like I said, it's not easy. And you got on fire because of it, but you still did it. You still let yourself, fearlessly be vulnerable. And if you got pain from that, that's fine. That doesn't say anything about you, right? It only says about you what you do and how you respond to that. Right. And then the last thing that I said is read David Goggins' book called Cant Hurt Me. David Goggins, if you're someone that's going through pain, or if you're someone that's never gone through pain, watch and read David Goggins' stuff. Read his book, Cant Hurt Me, and watch his, videos, motivational videos or whatever. That man has really been through some shit. I read that book like a year ago, and I definitely think about it whenever like I'm in pain. That man went through mad shit and still made it out, rich and really, really solid as fuck guy. You know what I mean? Someone that we could all look up to, I feel like. So, I don't know. I just don't see how there's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason to be afraid of pain. All it ever does, I've never been through a painful experience that I feel has made me a worse person. I've been through pleasurable experiences that I feel have made me a worse person. Never painful. If it's painful, those are the moments that I seek God and I let him, I lean on him and I let him take me through it and let him strengthen me and strengthen my faith, that even in painful moments that I will turn to him and, stay strong. And if you can stay strong in the midst of extremely painful things, There's literally nothing in life that can hurt you. You become invincible. Right? What could hurt you when you love pain? So yeah, guys, that's all I have to say about that. Let me know what you're thinking in the videos. Say something, say something in the comments. It could be good or it could be horrible. You could say you hate my videos. Say whatever you want to say. But say something so that I can know where you guys' head's at and, continue with the direction of these videos moving forward. And if you have any topics you want me to cover, just hit me up and we'll talk soon. All right, peace.